pussy.
Okay. Texas Prison Story family salute, y'all. It's your boy Tim Snow. Been here with my brother Big C, OG Big C, y'all. Real homie, man. Shit go deep, man. I'm gonna talk to you a little bit before I start with him. So I hadn't talked about this a lot yet, and I haven't actually talked about this at all, y'all. I was trying to find C. Let me know, can y'all hear me? Somebody come in the comments.
Chuck me my phone, bro.
What is that?
It should be right there.
Huh? Yeah, 14. I'm in the. Can y'all hear me? Somebody type in the comments. Can you hear me?
I'm gonna let you know right now.
Before I get started. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, okay. Listen, I ain't talk about this a lot yet. This is my brother Big C. I'm gonna start telling you what's going on. When I caught my federal case, y'all, it was 2015, and I was running back and forth to Corpus doing all this shit. And one of my best friends' uncle, shout out to my boy George. You know I love you, George. One of my best friends' uncles was real cartel, and he was fucking with major weight. And I'm talking about some major weight. And they wrapped him up on conspiracy. When they wrapped him up on the conspiracy, there was a cat that I grew up with all my life that got wrapped up in it. And I mean, he was a 5 Deuce Hoover Crip. Mexican, had all the dope, all the money, everything. Real solid cat all my life. I was in TDC with the guy. You know what I'm saying? But this is where it gets crazy. And where I fucked myself. Because I was in TDC with this man the first time, and I had to expose him then. The second time, I don't even know why I even dealt with him. That was my fault. Because he showed up on a die ball unit. Didn't say nothing. Didn't rep nothing. And I seen him. I walked straight up to him and said, "What's up, cuz?" And he got nervous. I'm like, what's going on? You know, that's the first time in prison, so I'm just thinking he don't know what's happening. It's just, I'm going to let him make it. I say, "I know you're 52, man. You know I'm 60. What's up?" I say, yeah. I said, "All right, come here." And I introduced him to all the homies. And I didn't tell them that he wasn't repping. Because he would have violated right away. I'm talking about it would have been ugly. He took 52 seconds by about 5 dudes, and they would have kicked his teeth in. I didn't want to see nobody that I knew my entire life get that done to him. You know what I mean? It's just not in my nature. I'm not this person that likes to harm people and all that. You know, I just believe in standing up for myself and doing what I got to do. So I didn't tank the man. You know what I mean? I broke penitentiary rules, and I brought him in. And everything went good. We wrote it out. Did about 2 years together. Everything was cool. We went home. When we went home, the man was cool. He started back hustling. Started up a tattoo shop. Started doing his thing. And I was driving trucks. I ain't gonna lie, he started getting on the game. Started messing with my partner's uncle. Started doing that, getting his big money. Well, y'all already know what happens when you start selling big drugs, getting big money. You know, that's gonna get caught. There's pretty much nobody that gets away with that. You know what I mean? It's like selling drugs is a time game, y'all. You know what I mean? It's not gonna last. If it does last, you're probably working with those people, and that's the real facts. And that's always what we've seen. You know what I mean? But so anyway, as I'm in the county jail on my case, I'm in there with one of his co-defendants. I read their paperwork. I realize nobody's telling. I see everything's legit. You know what I mean? And it just is what it is. And I'm about a year into my time at Beaumont Medium. Everything's cool. I'm rocking with this guy right here. I met him, a couple of other homies. And they bring a situation to me one day. Just in the chow hall. A Mexican, he was solo. Came up to me, a Mexican named Bird. Remember Bird? Salute to little Bird. He was solo. Bird did his thing. Bird came up to me, man, and he broke the rules. He whispered to me, say, Snow, there's a Mexican down there from Galveston with gold teeth and tattoos, man. And he's having a problem. They're going to do something to him. But I think you probably might know him. You might want to go see. So I'm like, what? Everything is clicking to me now that I knew though who this is. This is my friend, the same one from CDC. But I knew he was coming down. You know what I'm saying? He was the only one that possible to come out of Galveston with gold teeth and tattoos. I think, damn. What's he mean he's having problems? So, you know, I don't really know what to do. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not just this big penitentiary boss, nothing like that. I was just doing my time, you know what I mean? But the man's from Galveston, and I got Galveston County on my back as big as can be. And in that penitentiary system, you're gonna have to go check that problem if he's from Galveston. So here I go to see what's up, man. But when I get down there, the real truth was this man had a bunch of weird tattoos, and that's why they were getting ready to do him, y'all. He had some Houston Texans tattoos. He had palm trees on him. He had a 13 on him. He had about about 5 different gang tattoos on him that were prison gang tattoos that he never knew. He got them in the free world. So that's why y'all better be careful about your tattoos. Okay. So I'm going to back up a little bit what I didn't explain. Every Hispanic that touched both my medium, within about their first 30 minutes, they take them inside of a cell and strip them down. You're going to take your clothes off and spin in a circle. And the only thing they're looking for is your tattoos. Okay. When I found out they took him in the cell, stripped him down, and spun him around, I was infuriated. I said, man, how y'all going to do that to a Crip, man? There's no fucking way that's supposed to happen. Because he's not Hispanic, man. It just don't work like that. Okay. Come to find out, I go down there. I go with Studi Wood. Studi Wood had the most time on that unit. You know what I mean? Shout out to Studi, man. He was a real cat. He did a 20, all USPs and everything, man. He was one of the realest cats I knew, man. Him and this guy was probably the realest 2 cats I know. So I should have went. I did actually go to you and tell you he was 5 dudes. She said, man, go get him. Save him, go get him. So I did. I got Studi. We went down there and had a meeting on the rec yard. The way this prison stuff works is I couldn't even walk up to the guy and talk to him. As stupid as that is, I had to get Studi to go do it. Studi literally calls the man to the middle of the basketball court, and they have a little talk. And I'm way over here, and then he waves to me over there. And I come over there, and I'm like, what's up, homie? And he said, what's up? I said, I heard there's a situation with a man from Galveston. I said, I need to know what's going on. That's my homie. He's 5 dudes Hoover Crip. And he said, he's what? I said, he's 5 dudes Hoover Crip, homie. I said, what's going on? I heard y'all got some issues. And the first thing he said was, wait, homie. If there's a Hispanic man touch this unit, I got say over him. It doesn't matter. And I said, no, you're wrong, dog. I said, because that man's not Hispanic no more. And he's with us. I said, you gonna leave him alone? And he said, he had a fucked up look on his face. And he told me straight up, he said, you tell that man today he better move in with a black guy, never talk to another Mexican, and we're done with him. And that's gonna be what it is. I said, that's fine, that's what we want. So literally, I talked to my friend Danny. Shout out to Danny Ace with the one arm. You know what I'm saying? I tell him, Danny, man, I need this guy to move in with you. And Danny is telling me, man, are you sure? Do you know this guy? I'm like, man, I know him, man. I've known him since 7th grade, dog. He's all right. You know what I'm saying? Let him come on in. So Danny moves him in. All right. The Mexicans stand off on him. They're already like, nah, we ain't fucking with this guy. I tell him, don't even speak to the Mexican. Sit over here with us, because if you first sat with them, sit over here with us from now and do what we say. You'll be all right, dog, because we got it going on over here. And he said, cool. All right. So literally, here I am thinking everything's okay. 9 times out of 10, when a man tell you that everything is okay, he meant that. You know what I'm saying? So here's where shit goes crazy. All right. For the next 2 or 3 days, the 2 guys are living together. Everything's cool. They're hanging out. You know what I'm saying? And then the 4th day, I wake myself up, go to breakfast. I'm in there chilling with my partner Slurp. Shout out to Slurp from Madisonville. And I finished eating. I walked dead outside of the chow hall. There was 2 entrances. You had a black entrance and a white entrance, okay? Of course, I walk out the black entrance. There's a bunch of people, bunch of Dallas guys, bunch of Austin guys. I don't see nobody from Houston out there. That was the crazy part. There was nobody out there. That's pretty rare. So while I'm out there, I hear everything go down. They said, bam, get on the ground, y'all. There's a fight by laundry. So bam, I got to get on the ground. But we don't get on the ground. You take a knee. Because if you get on the ground, somebody can do anything to you. So I'm taking a knee, looking towards laundry, and a motherfucker drop kicked me so hard from behind that I just went flying. Didn't even see him coming. Okay, when he drop kicks me and I go flying, I stand up quick because I was a lot bigger at that time. I stand up quick, come right back at him, catch one to the right face. bam, from behind. I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. I'm fighting now. 4 guys out here, okay, trying my best, and it ain't working. I swear to God, I gave it everything I had. As soon as I go for one, I can't even get a punch off, and the other one is hitting me. Damn, man. So I take off running. I'm not even gonna lie. I took off running. There's nothing else I can do right now. My point in running is somebody from Houston gonna see this and help. You know what I mean? Nobody helped. Nobody seen. Nobody. I don't know what the hell happened. Don't even care. Okay. As I'm running, there's a drainage grate by the chow hall, and my leg got trapped in it. I slipped, fell. Literally, my leg is frozen in the drainage grate while 4 men stomped me out. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, that lasted for a long time. Like literally, they stomped me for a long time because they thought the fight was by Andre. It was a fake fight. Cops are over there. I'm over here almost getting killed. You know what I'm saying? So it was bad, y'all. Like literally, my head was about this big. They broke my shoulder. My ribs were cracked. They did all kinds of, man, it was bad. It was the worst whooping I ever took in my life. I never even took anything like that. You know, I always mostly won, so it was kind of crazy. But when they come up to me, the officer says, first thing he says is, "You're bloody as hell. I think they stabbed you in your neck, man. Get on the gurney." I said, "What?" And the adrenaline was going. The man literally told me, "I think they stabbed you in your neck." And he put me into a panic attack, man. Like, I swear, I thought I was going to die, man. I was so crunk that I didn't care. Like, we going to fight, man. It don't matter. But when he said they stabbed you, I was just like, God, man, give me the medical. Fuck this. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to die out here. That ain't what I'm doing. But look, so they take me on a little fucking car. We go back to medical. At my medium, they had the little Asian nurse, remember? All she kept saying is, "What happened? What happened?" Like over and over again, I'm bleeding. I got 2 black eyes. My head is this big. I'm broke. My shoulders hanging.
You saying what happened?
And this lady keeps saying what happened.
Yeah.
I said, man, give me some medicine. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. Give me some medicine. They gave me a shot in the arm. It hurt so bad. I said, hey, if anybody's got that Brent channel, just Connor, moderate this for me, Connor. If anybody types any bull BS, tries to promote their channel, get them out of here, bro. I can't pay attention, Connor. Do me that favor. All right. If someone needs to be deleted, get it out, dog. I'm doing this is serious right here. Okay, so listen, I'm in medical. The lady's asking me what happened. I don't want to talk. I said, quit asking me that. Give me the shot. Okay, give me the shot. They take me to the back. When they take me to the back, they put me in an empty room with a bed. I'm in there for about an hour, literally with my shoulder broke, ribs cracked, head like pumpkin. And all I can do is think, what just happened? Why did this happen? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so listen. About an hour in, Fifth Ward had worked in medical. Yeah. Shout out Fifth Ward. He was doing a life sentence, man. OG, man. He was the medical man. He's one of the realest cats we had, man, with a good mind. He come and tapped on the window. And he said, Tim, man, what's up? I said, Fifth, what happened, man? He said, I'm asking you. He said, do you owe anybody any money? Did you tell on anybody what the fuck this? I say, Fifth, I ain't told. I don't owe nobody no money. I just talked to someone on the wreck yard with Studi, man. Go holler at him. He knows what happened. Okay? He said, all right, baby. And he gave me a thumbs up. And he said, we got this, man. Don't worry about it. So, all right, cool. I don't even know what that means. Thanks. You know what I mean? Don't even know what that means. So literally, they take me out. They bring me to the front. So what is that? RNO? They call it RNA. What is the release and intake and release building? Anyway, take me over there. And they tell me, you got to go to the hospital, man. I said, I understand. Here was the crazy part. To get to that hospital, they had to shackle me and black box me with the broken shoulder and the messed up ribs. And I couldn't do it. I said, I cannot get in a shackled position. There's just no way my arm wouldn't do it. The officer literally took my broken shoulder and just pushed it down. Said, "You gonna do that, man?" And broke it some more and put me in the shoulder and put me in the cuffs. He re-broke it again or something. I don't know what the hell happened. Okay, they got me in the cuffs. They're taking me out the gates in the van. I never told you this, but they're taking me out the gates in the van. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that, brother. I really do. They're taking me out the gates in the van, and the guards are laughing at me. It was 2 white guards. You know what they said? you want to be, that's what you get. That's exactly what they told me. I say, fuck you too. Take me to this hospital. Yeah, take me to this hospital. I ain't worried about you. So listen, the lady that was driving hit every bump possible on the way to the hospital. I'm talking about on purpose and was laughing at me. And in the back, I was in so much pain, but I didn't say one word. It was my pride issue. I'm not going to cry back here. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to take this like a man and know how bad it hurts. And she was doing it on purpose. That's why you don't want to go to prison, because of this shit. They're not here to help you. There's never one time a prison official is here to help you. They're here to punish you, take control of you, prove that they're better than you. Okay, so that's what was happening. They take me to the hospital. I believe it's called Spawn Hospital in Beaumont. All right. I'm thinking that these people are gonna flip when they see me come through here. Like I'm looking terrible. I walk in through the ER, shackled and chained. The nurses didn't even give me a second look. Not even a second look. I said, man, y'all ain't surprised to see me. She said, man, this happens every day over here. You know what I mean? I didn't realize that every time somebody get carted off over there, it happened 3 times a day they were going over there. So they were so used to it, coming from the USP, coming from the medium, that it was nothing to them. You know what I mean? They take me into a medical room. And I got something that's crazy here, and I admit this. They take me into the medical room, put me in there with a free world person behind the counter, behind the curtain. And y'all, I was feeling sorry for myself at that time. Like, man, they just did me. Everything's bad. And I just kind of got quiet, listening to the lady next to me. And then she woke up, and her husband said, baby, you're alive. And she said, I'm alive. And she said, but what's wrong with me? Because that lady had broken arms, broken legs, broken ribs, broken feet. She had so much wrong with her from this car wreck that it actually cheered me up. I'm like, oh man, I'm not that bad as I thought I was. I'm okay. You know, so that kind of snapped me out of reality a little bit. They gave me some, what is that called? That real strong medicine. They gave me that Lazo Vision. I see it, baby. Shout out, much love to Lazo Vision. Y'all go subscribe to that man right there. Hold on, I gotta do something. Yeah. Anyway, so they come give me the medicine, and they actually put me to sleep. When they put me to sleep, it was the same medicine that they used for Michael Jackson. They put you to sleep for about a couple minutes, reset your arm, and do all this other stuff, okay? They literally said that while I was under, I was yelling and screaming about trying to kill me, and I'm the white Crip, and they said it scared the lady next to me, and I couldn't remember none of it, not even a little bit. Hey, had to stay in there for about 6 hours. The doctor told him this man needs to come back in 2 weeks. We gotta check his arm and reset it, make sure it's okay. All right, so I'm thinking, all right, I'll be back in 2 weeks. Cool. Take me back to the facility. Lock me in the chute. I've never seen a doctor again. My arm healed wrong. I can't even move it right anymore. Can't lift weights no more. Joseph, thank you for that, man. Yeah, I was on Donnie Houston. Sure was. Shout out to Donnie Houston. Make sure y'all subscribe to him. So literally, listen, the feds ignored the doctor's orders, never took me back, never nothing. So as I'm in the shoe now, I'm trying like hell to find out what happened. I can't get no word. All the cells around me are Tango glass, and these are the guys that done it to me. I can't ask them. They don't fuck with me. So I don't know what's going on. I go to rec. Guess who? Remember Ray Dog? Yeah. Shout out to Ray Dog, Roman 60, Ray Dog, Texas What's family, Ray Dog. I love you, man, from Waco. Ray Dog was back there. Ray Dog yelled through the vents, say, Snow, come to rec, man. We're going to get this straight right now. And I say, okay. We go to rec. Put us in the cages. They're always about to put me in the cage with the white dudes. I said, man, I ain't going in the cage with the white dudes. Like, what do you mean? I said, I'm a Crip. I'm not going in there. They didn't even know. So they put me in there with Ray Dog and them. There was a white cage, Mexican cage, black cage. I'm in with the black cage. Ray Dog goes up to the fence, talks to a Mexican dude. The exact same motherfucker I was talking to on the rec yard. he's there. I'm realizing that's that same goddamn dude that calls the shots. He was the man that called all shots for the Tango blast on that prison. Main shot caller. Now he's right here next to me after he called his shot on me. What the fuck's going on? I'm like, what's going on? Why is he here? The fuck? Radar talk to him. Radar say, come here. I say, no, you come here, Radar. The only thing I asked Radar is, can I spit in this man's face? He say, nah, man, don't do that. That ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? I say, then I don't even want to talk to him.
Right.
Radar said, I feel that, cuz, then don't even worry about it. Because if I was going to talk to him, I was going to spit dead in his face and then walk off, man. He's on the other side of the cage. What he going to do? I got a broke shoulder. Radar wouldn't have let him touch me anyway. You know, so this is the crazy part. I spent 72 days in the shoe. I'm writing every kite, every day to the warden. Let me out of here, man. Everything's okay. The homie, him and them was coming trying to get me out. Tell him everything's all right, man. He's safe. I never even found out what happened until way later. Okay. And the reason I didn't tell the story is because I couldn't find my homie here. Well, fuck, man. You tell us what happened. What did they listen? When I went to the shoe and you found out. Well, hold on, back up. Back up. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Hold on. One thing about it. What he actually did, I've never heard of it before.
Facts, man.
Never heard of no penitentiary.
Facts.
Ever heard of what this man did for?
You know, hey man, shout out to all the homies, man. Crips, Hoovers, O's, SAs, whatever the case may be, man. You know, my thing was this here, right? We all in one circle, man. You know, in the feds, it's separated, man. You know, it's fucked up, man. And, you know, a lot of people who seem like, I'm gonna say this here, a lot of people who have done time down there, man, y'all understand, man. But for the ones that don't, you know, understand this, man. It's not a game down there, man. And it ain't cool. But, you know, sometimes we all make mistakes and have to go through certain avenues or whatnot in life, man. You know, life is a hell of a mystery, man. You feel me? And, you know, to be honest with you, man, you know, I never went to breakfast, man. I was always the type, you know, when I come out my cell, man, I'm sitting right there, I'm watching TV, I'm drinking my coffee, I'm chilling, man. Snow will tell you, man. You're like, you know, hey,
breakfast. I was,
hey, man, and that day, it was some homies that was in the circle that went to breakfast that witnessed bro get literally done like that. And to the little dudes who did bro like that, man, y'all know that was some BS, man. Like there wasn't no cool shit. Like, you feel me? So make a long story short, man, at the end of the day, like, man, look at this man. He white, I'm black. What that mean? You feel me? I know I got to see him one day. We from the same little area, man. You know, so at the same time, it's like, bro, why y'all ain't rock for him the same way he'll rock for y'all? You know, so it's like, I put everything I upheld, you know, for my family and my life to the side to make sure bro was straight. You feel me? Like, and at the end of the day, it's like, I'm the only one standing up for bro in the day room. I'm talking about call out the whole day room. And I'm talking about.
He ain't getting home.
Huh?
Nah, the man went in the day room and pulled out a goddamn sword.
I'm talking about something, yeah.
Nah, hold on,
OG Percy.
Let me pull this out.
What's up, cuz?
Is Percy in there?
Man, hey, man.
Shout out to Percy.
Talk low, man. What's up, cuz?
Shout out, yeah, real talk. Shout out Percy to the Hooper. This is the Hooper too.
Listen,
nah, he didn't go in the day room. The man literally went in. I found out later, y'all.
Listen,
the man went in the day room and pulled out a big old sword.
I'm telling you, man.
What you say when you pull out the
man,
sword?
What? I'm talking everything up here on 2 row and 1 row. I'm the only nigga in the day room. You feel me?
Thanks.
Finna rock for a homie that you niggas ain't rock for, like, and y'all know what transpired with some bullshit. Y'all know this with facts, bro. You feel me? But at the end of the day, guess what? Guess what, man? I still found my nigga, man. 3 years later,
Let's
man.
talk on. We're gonna talk about this now because.
But you know, my thing is this here, man. You know, like, hey, man. You know, it ain't about no races. It ain't about none of that. You know, man. Say, man, check this out, man. A lot of you cats, you know, be going down there, be trying to put on shows and all this. Hey, man, that ain't cool, bro. You feel me? The thing about it is, man. At the end of the day, man, is you gonna stand, you know, rock solid with your partner. A nigga you call your partner. Is you really gonna stand rock solid with it? You feel me? It was 2 cats, man, on that whole facility, bro. They really went out on their rec yard, bro, and stood up in front of everything That was me and Student, man. Shout out to Student, man. I love you, boy.
You too, man.
For real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how things transpire, man. You know, at the end of the day, we all men, man. One of my favorite quotes, man. Learn how to be a man amongst all men, man. You know, and I can sit here and say, like, bro wasn't in the wrong. But at the same token, it's like how y'all played y'all hand, that was on some bullshit, bro. You feel me? Like, y'all do my bro like this here for what? For what? Because he was getting a little money?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he wouldn't share with you cats?
I mean, come on, bro. Talk about it. You know? Listen, C was in he was in such power over there. And we ain't definitely not gonna talk about how it happens or nothing like that. But he was in so much power that there was one man from Memphis.
You know what? I wouldn't even say power, man. It's a respect factor.
Man, it was power
amongst men, man.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Because when you sit down and look another man in his eyes, man, right? Let your yeses be your yes and your no's be your no's, man.
Absolutely. For
you
real.
feel me?
Mean what you say.
We ain't no women men. We men, man. Yeah. And at the end of the day, that's what we gonna stand up on. We men, man.
Well, this is how everything went back, and this is what I want to explain. When that shit happened, and they realized that he pulled out that sword, and he called out the whole gang, literally.
The whole gang.
I know what he said.
About 1D.
He told me what he not gonna toot his own horn, but what they actually told me, C said, and I know he said. He pulled out that sword and said, whichever you Mexicans did this to Tim, come on down now and accept your fate, man. Because it's happening right now.
It's blood for blood now.
And guess what? Nobody came.
Nobody, man. It's
nobody
blood for blood
nothing.
Now. You just said it, my homie blood. It's time to shed some more blood now. You feel me? Now, at the same token, I could have lost my life.
Yeah, you could have.
You feel me?
You probably would have, man.
You feel me? But the fact remains, man. Hey, man, this is my partner. This a dude I fuck with every day. Like, man, I'm going to his cell every day. We rocking every day. What am I turn my back on him for? You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of people get that, you know, that miscrew. Like, you know, shout out to my son. You know, he locked up right now, man. You know, being incarcerated ain't cool, man. It's just certain things that we go through in life, man, that we have to, you know, catch our snaps about. You feel me? And, you know, just like me and Tim Snow, who would ever thought me and him would be sitting right here right now on this YouTube channel, man?
Nobody, because I couldn't.
Know what I'm saying? Like, not on no bullshit.
In Beaumont, we never thought we'd do this, huh?
Man, listen, man. I'm one of the few niggas that really, you know, stood out there on this boy life, man. This nigga could have lost his life that morning, man. But this early in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, this man could have lost his life,
man. If I wouldn't have fought back, it was gonna be over.
But with the graces of God, he survived through that. You know, it was a lesson learned. You feel me? But the fact still remain, like, you know, even to this day, man. I in my mind, I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a genuine dude. He ain't fuck up nobody. He ain't do nobody no wrong.
No, I was actually just trying to save somebody, trying to help somebody. You know, but that's the thing. Listen, that's why people won't help you in the penitentiary. What I did and what he did is super rare. I'm talking about rare, man. You know what I mean? He's 52 to his heart all his life. Man, so when he heard the Mexican was 52, he said, Tim, go get him, man. It's cool. So he knew he told me to go get him too and everything else, and it was all a big old problem, man. And this is what's crazy. Man. The Mexicans realized that he was really fixing to go to war and kill for this.
I'm talking about 1D.
And they started lying, saying I was the wrong person, and it was an accident. Yeah. That's the crazy part.
You the same nigga said it was an accident, but guess what? When I caught you on that rec yard that day, supposed to be a speaker, you know what I'm saying?
Head got popped off his shoulders.
Yeah. I called you out, nigga, in front of all your pockets. You know what I'm saying? Behind this nigga here. Not behind me, not behind me trying to prove anything. Behind the respect that I got for him and, you know, my circle, man. You feel me? Like, your partners ain't gonna let, you know, nothing happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you think I'm gonna let you just get away with this here, bro? And y'all walking around smiling every day like, hey, it's cool. Nah, it ain't cool.
I don't know what they don't even understand.
It ain't cool.
You younger than me.
Way younger.
He's younger than me. I'm 40. He's 37, and he's out there taking up for me.
You feel me?
That's how it works.
But you're not gonna share my partner blood, bro. Without your getting shared. Hey, we can go in the red room, we can swap, whatever you want to do. But at the same token, it's like Zil, man. a lot of you boys don't understand, man. When you in them cages and them boxes, whatever you want to call it, man, it's really real, man.
There's no running.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no running, man. You feel me? See, a lot of boys out here in these streets, you know, they pulling out tools and all this here. You know, it ain't like that down there, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, you know, shout out to all my Latinos, all my SA, all the real ones. I'm gonna say that. All the real ones, man.
Oh, a bunch of real ones. I love them all.
It's a bunch of real ones, man. I grew up with a bunch of them.
There was no, listen, we had no animosity with them guys at real.
But this one particular dude that we talking about, man, bro, and I'm looking in your eyes, bro. You know he was on some bullshit, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? The way you played your hand wasn't the way you was supposed to play your hand.
Put it like this: that man actually had his friend leave a comment, and he's out now. So you watch my channel. Check this out.
Please check it out.
You know you called that shot on me. You know you got your ass slapped silly on the fucking backyard. You know you lied by him.
By me.
You know you fucking lied. Then said I was the wrong person after you got slapped. And you were the fucking shot caller on both my meeting, one of the roughest prisons in the world.
Hold on, cuz. This is the crazy thing about it. I'm the same nigga that went to your homies, man, and made your homies check you in, nigga.
They checked them in.
Behind what you did to my nigga, because you know you was foul, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you know, we ain't got no animosity on our chest, bro. Hey,
free world.
Man, God bless you too, bro.
We doing good out here now.
We doing great out here. We got our freedom back and we chilling. We in a whole different lane. You know, but
this is all just memories, man.
You know, it's just memories, man, you know, of how I can really get down there, you know, behind them 20-foot walls and shit, man, you know. But everybody that's still down there, man, y'all come on home, man, because this way it's at out here in this world, man.
What's up,
this way it's at, man. You know, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm 37 now, 37 years, man. I done 19. I'm not happy to say that. But maybe that's the route God wanted me to run, man, to get to the point where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. SOG person, he'll tell you. Big homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll tell you. He been through the storm, too. You feel me? So, it's like, at the end of the day, man, hey, you got to take your L's with your wins, man. You got to, bro.
If you can't accept your L, you can't accept your win.
You got to.
Because they all come and go, man.
You got to, man.
But see, listen, this is the deal.
You got to.
Check this out now, y'all. So I spent about that first week in the hole, not really knowing what's going on. Now I see the shot caller back here that called the shot on me. I want to spit on him, I can't. Now I'm trying to figure out what happened, and now I get the word that C checked him in. And I got the fucking best feeling ever. I mean, I'm talking about, like, bro, this man made me so proud. At the same time, I was mad at everybody else, kind of, but you know what? He was my closest friend there. So I didn't mess with a lot of people.
I never met this nigga in my life till I went to the feds.
Real talk.
We linked up in the feds. I ain't know this nigga in the world. You feel me? I can have one conversation with you, man. I'm pretty sure everybody else say the same, man. If you know how to communicate and converse and whatnot. I can tell what type of dude you is, man.
Facts.
You feel me?
That's a
from one basic conversation, man. You feel me? And when I first linked up with bro, it's like, hey man, we locked in. You feel me? Matters what you do, matters whatever the case may be, man. I'm rocking with you.
Let me say something, cuz I can tell you, because I'm gonna say it on camera. I was waiting till I see it on camera. When I first met this dude, he was on a whole nother wing, and I didn't know him. And you can't see this right here. What you got between your eyes?
Big C.
The man got a big ass C tattooed between his eyes.
Big C.
Okay, and over there in Beaumont, we wasn't riding with the gangs right there. We was riding hometown.
On some city shit.
On some city shit. So when I sat down in the chair for the first time and seen this big ass dude, you see how big he is? Look at me. He's about 3 times my size. I seen this big ass dude eating, but I seen that C. And I'm like, what's up with that C, homie? I didn't remember. I said, what's up with that C right there? He say, shit, I'm 52. I said, oh, shit, I'm rolling 60. What's up? And he was like, really? And he gave me this weird ass look. Man, you gave me this. That's the thing. This man ain't the same no more. And that's why I'm loving this shit. This is my first day seeing this guy free, y'all. Somebody on Facebook linked us up today. I drove straight to his house and got him, man. And we both so happy. But he gave me this look and it kind of scared me. Like, Like, what the fuck are you looking at me like that for? You know what I'm saying? But then he smiled and was like, cool. And I was like, damn. And then about a month later, you got on my wing. How the hell did you get on my wing? Man, listen, I ain't never seen a man in the feds change. How did you do that?
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When I seen how it was over there with them boys, I made it my business, man. I made it my business. I'm talking about whatever I got to do, man. I'm talking about.
And he got there.
I'm talking about you send me to the shoe, whatever, man. I'm trying to get over there, QA, man.
Hold on, and then Lil Vic was over there too. How you knew that boy some kind of way? Didn't
I'm trying who?
Lil Vic, didn't y'all know some kind of way y'all knew each other in the world? I think y'all.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Vic was in.
Man, I had a bunch of money. I made it my business to get over there, man, because it was so live, and then you know, and it was cool. It was cool over there. You feel me? Where I was at. It was a bunch of lames, a bunch of bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on, and you know what's so crazy? Maybe God wanted me to go over there, for that situation that transpired with bro. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, God working mysterious ways, and it's like I say, man, shout out to all my dudes, man, that's still down there, man, holding it down. I'm talking about 10 toes down, on from the USP to the medium, whatever the case may be. You feel me? But man, I'm glad I linked up with bro, man, and I'm glad to see bro doing better for himself, likewise, you feel me? Okay. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man, it's a beautiful feeling, bro. You know what I'm saying? To link up
with a real friend, it really is,
I'm talking about a genuine friend, man. You know what I'm saying? They really stood down with you, bro, at your lowest point, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, with nothing in return. I ain't asking, I'm talking about none of that.
Well, now, we're going to talk about a little bit more because I'm going to let y'all meet Big C. This is my brother, man. A lot of stuff went down in Beaumont that I never talked about. I was the guy that ran the store for the black folks. I know that sounds crazy. I ain't talked about that, but I had the black store. I was the white guy. When I got to Beaumont, I had about 20 bands. I didn't tell anybody, but I had about 20 bands on my books. I didn't want nobody to know because that's stupid. But I seen there was 2 Pisa stores and a Tango glass store. There was nobody for the black folks to go to.
So crazy. We had more TVs than them, man.
I ain't even talked about that yet.
You feel me?
Okay, so listen, everybody want to know who's in control in federal prison at Beaumont. This is the real deal. There's 120 men on that wing.
On each wing.
There was 32 of us on QA. There were 7 TVs, okay? We control 4. 32 people control 4 TVs. 90 people had to share 3. Fleetwood had to control both of them. And he wasn't no hell of a gangster, fighter, nothing. But he would always try.
Just an average pit.
He'd put his shoes on and say, you ain't watching shit if I don't want you to, no matter what. The dude
had them goons behind.
He had a whole blood clique behind him, had the whole West Texas farm behind him. You know what I'm saying? That was the real deal. 32 men controlled 4 TVs. 90 men had to share 3. So, we had a black TV over here that Studewood had to control for. We had this TV over here that Fleetwood controlled the sports TV. We had that one.
Big Tree, man.
Man,
shout out, boy.
Man, listen.
Straight up.
If anybody out there wants a real pen pal, you look up the name Latree Jackson.
Man, I love you, boy.
And get that boy a letter, man, because that's the realest cat out of Galveston. Latree Jackson robbed the bank when he was about 18. Didn't even know what he was doing.
Silent, man.
Doing a 40-year sentence. Never once touched a boy. None of that weird shit. Nothing. Was a solid dude.
See, a lot of y'all that ain't used to cats like us, man. Don't look at it like, we just menace or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that people went through in life from youngsters, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, life is a hell of a mystery, man. And it's certain challenges you got to go through in life, man, to get to the certain points you want to get at. You understand what I'm saying? Look at the big homo OG person, man. Check him out. Still big homie. Still alive and effect. You feel me? But ain't with that bullshit no more, man. A grown man, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's crazy, man. Even to this day, and it's gonna be 2021, man. I think about, being in them boxes, man, being in them cages.
Okay, now listen. I'm gonna start the interview now because it's my brother, and I'm trying like hell to get him to start a channel. Because honest to God, in my entire life, I've done 3 bids. I've seen about 4 men that was ever like this guy, and I will admit it. Big C, Saucy D, Big Kilo, and probably Santee from Acres Homes. That was it. Well, the man could do anything they wanted on the prison. This guy right here could do any, man, it was unbelievable. I just thought, I mean, like, why could you do anything? Was because he's so big? Because he's so, what the hell?
It's just like that, man. You know, when you in them boxes, man, you got a lot of time to think. You feel me? And
playing stuff and stuff.
And you know, I wouldn't use the word manipulation.
Plays up.
But I will say this here, man.
Second, bro, I'm gonna give you my phone.
You learn how to.
I'm on live video.
You learn how to adapt in certain situations. You feel me?
My friend Chris, man, tell him how to get in here. Go outside and meet him, please.
You learn how to adapt in certain situations. You did. And you know, I'm 37 years old. I'm gonna be 38, man. And sad to say, man, but you know,
thank you, brother. Thank you, Julie.
Blessings go up to God, man. Yeah. Out of 37 years of living, man, I got 19 years in that box under my belt, man. I'm not proud of it, but I thank God for it because maybe that's the challenge that He wanted me to surface or slide through within life. You feel me? To get to the point to where I'm at right now. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And
don't tell him where you're at now, because we're gonna talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll talk about where he's at now.
I'm saying like, hey man, it's a blessing to be alive and still free. You know what I'm saying? And must I remind you, man, shout out to my oldest son, man. See why I love you, baby. For real. Come on home, bro. You know, I'm a grandfather at 37. You know, and it's like, it's not a good feeling, but at the same time, like I say, you know, God works in mysterious ways, man. You know, He paved His way for me. You feel me? At the point I'm at right now, you know, to be sitting next to my partner, like this a dude I really can call a genuine partner, man. You feel me? Like, well, see, me and this nigga beat it together, man. You feel me? And here it is, we out here free together, doing the YouTube channel.
Crazy, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, I want to talk about it. Let me go on. Did you find him? Is he out there?
Yeah. I pretty much checked him.
I don't know, bro.
Left you what?
Okay, thank you.
I'm finna go outside.
Okay, sorry, y'all. But let me tell you something. All right. Here's something I didn't tell, too. Right when that happened to me, he was in so much power. That's what I was trying to say earlier. There was a man from Memphis, Tennessee that was